Hey there, how's it going today? It is me, Captain Energy, and today we're taking a look at the Yamaha SeqTrack and the Ambiant Zero, and I'm going to show you how I synced them together for the video that I did last week. I had a subscriber ask me how it was done so that I could get them to work together that way, and it's pretty easy to do, so I'm going to show you how to take care of that, okay? First, you need to pick one of the devices to run the show, if you know what I mean. One has to be in charge and tell the other one, do what I tell you. In the world of computers and synthesizers, typically they refer to these as the master and slave. I don't do that. I call them the parent and child. So I will say the parent tells the child what to do, and that's the way it should be. This is the way I've got this set up is I've got the SeqTrack as the parent and the Ambiant Zero as the child. Now, no particular reason, I just liked that setup for myself. You could go the other way around too. However, I did find that the other way around, there were notes that would come from the Ambiant Zero that were causing the drums on the SeqTrack to trigger, and I did not like that, so I went the other way where the SeqTrack was in charge and the Ambiant Zero was the child. So that's why I did it that way. Now, in order to get this to work, there's a couple things you need to do. One is you need a MIDI cable, okay, and it needs to go into the in on the Ambiant Zero and come out of the out on the SeqTrack. Use this little dongle that they got right here. If you're using an external MIDI adapter off of the USB, which is possible also, you would want to put that still to the out of the SeqTrack and going into the Ambiant Zero. Next thing you want to do is you want to go to the SeqTrack app to check this out. This is the easiest way to make sure these settings are correct. So I'm going to show you that on the screen here. If I'm at the main menu of the SeqTrack app and I click GUI Editor, and then we go over here and we go to Settings, MIDI, and then we just be sure that on the common MIDI settings, send is turned on. Internal is what you get your clock set to, and you've got the send, start, and stop message turned on. That is primarily what you need to have set up there, okay? And then on the Ambiant Zero, you just need to go into the clock and make sure that it is set to external. To do that, we go down here. This is all the way down here on these buttons at the bottom. There's words underneath the keys, and there's one with a little metronome, settings, and then a setting, and then clock. So what we need to do is press function clock, and it will say SRC. Okay. Right now mine is set to MIDI, which is correct. There are other settings. You might not be right on SRC when you get in there. You might be on something else. So what you want to do is you want to press function and clock until it says SRC, and then it will say MIDI, or it will say, it might say int like that, which means internal. That's what it would normally be. But you want to use this value knob and change it to MIDI. Once that's done, when you press play on the SeqTrack, it should start the Ambiant Zero as well. And just to prove that that's working, we're going to make a quick little something here with this. Let's just go over here. All right, so I've got a little drum beat going on over here already on this side, and you can see my light is traveling across the timeline there, right? All right. Well, now this is not going to be an ambient track today. Sorry, guys. In case you're wondering, you're like, wow, that's fast for ambient. But yeah, so we're going to go down here and we're going to change the speed of the notes here on the Ambiant Zero to 1/16th, which is normally it goes at 1/1, which is one note per measure. And I needed a little different than that for this demo. Anyway, so we're going to go function note. I'm going to change it to 1/16th. And there we go. So now when I press play up here, you'll see that the lights down here are traveling at the same speed as they are up here. So the tempos are matched. What I need to do next, if I want to use this for a non-ambient track, I can't have notes ringing out this long like that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit shift, go to release, and I'm going to turn this down. Alright, let's find a sound that sounds cool. This is one of the things I like about this synth. is the versatility. Alright, so now we could go down here. We could like just throw a little something in here real quick. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we should have alright, let's do track 2. Let's change the note length. I didn't change that here. There we go. I'll start it over so it keeps up. There we go. And then we'll just change the length of the actual pattern from 16 to 32, just to make it longer. And hit record. But I think you get the idea. Anyway, that's how you sync them up. Have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.